about during the holiday break, you went home and nice talking through your dad, and he sort of set you straight on some things. What was it like this year?
This year.
What do you have to say?
I mean, this year is the same kind of thing, same talk. Enjoyed a lot of family time back home. Ready to go now, Just great to see my peoples at home, be around everybody for the holidays.
How did he critique your game?
We just got to go to another level now. It's conference play, so everybody's upping their game. Got to, be in tune with every single detail now because it means a lot more now for sure.
What's something you guys found out about yourselves in your non-conference schedule?
That we can always take it to another level. We ourselves, we know through most of our games we didn't play two good halves. We most of the time we had a couple games where we played two good halves. Most of the time we played one, and we could see that next level that we can go to and really compete at a high level with every team and be one of the top teams in the country.
Looking at the ACC as a whole, I mean, coming after last year, how do you think you'll be able to prepare differently as a sophomore heading into conference play?
Just emphasizing, that the little things matter a lot more. Last year is a lot of our first time playing the ACC, playing together at this high level. And so, now just emphasizing to the whole team that each game matters, each possession matters. So try to do that moving forward to allow us to be in a great position.
What are the things you guys can do as a team now that you couldn't do as well when in your first couple of weeks, as far as just how you guys attack inside, your rhythm as far as your outside shooting, or even just like your defense?
I mean, generally now it's more about just knowing and emphasizing what we want to do on both sides of the ball. We know we've progressed into knowing what we need to do and to get into our flow action on offense, knowing what we need to do on defense, how to prepare for defenses, all things like that, just preparing and knowing both sides of the ball more to be more connected.
I feel like you and Ish are at that stage where you want to be together as a guard duo right now.
Yeah, for sure. I think we're the best college guards in the country, especially when Dame comes back also. I think we're the best.
You got 3 games coming up in 7 days after playing only 4 through the whole month of December. Are you looking forward to the regular game after game after game?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. We got this little break, so now we know what comes with it, and we got a journey ahead of us, and we're ready for it.
I don't know if you got a chance to look at any metrics or anything like that, but there's a lot of those metrics that you guys are ranked a lot higher. Your net is like you're in the top 10. Your non-conference strength of schedule is a lot stronger this year. Is that something that you guys feel palpable in the locker room, or is that something that you guys don't even pay attention to?
We don't really pay attention to that, to be honest, because at the end of the day, in order to get to the places that we want to go, the goals that we want to achieve, we got to continue to go out and dominate each game and leave no doubt, like we say every day. So yeah, it was a good thing to do, for sure. Not going to take that away from us, but we know what it takes. We know what we want to do to accomplish our goals and how to get there.
What have you seen from California's Stojakovic in your video review?
I mean, hey, they're a really good team. They're really talented. Got really good big men, really good guards. Like I said, each game is going to be tough. The ACC is good. Cal's a really good, talented team. So we know they're not going to make the trip over here for nothing. So we got to be ready because we know they're going to be ready.
Now, he's averaging 19 points a game. What does he do well?
He scores the ball at a really high level. He's got a very wise dad. He's got teammates around him that put him in positions where he's able to play at a high level. Coaches put him in a very good position. So with the freedom and ability to score like he does, I mean, sometimes you just gotta try and slow him down and do the best of your ability to take him away.
Something I've noticed you do a lot of your second halves, like the other team gets the ball to start the second half, they bring the ball up, all of a sudden you just strip them, scoop and score, take it the other way. It seems like you've done it at least 3 times, maybe even more in these first several games. Is that something that you're just looking to do in that moment? Are you catching people off guard? What is it about that?
Yeah, just setting the tone for the second half. You got to see if the other team's really with it. And, I want to set the tone for our team on the defensive end just to know that we're here, we're ready to go, and continue on this defensive end because it'll help us offensively.
Jeff Capel's talked about how Ishmael Lake is you guys as a lockdown defender. You put him on the top guy. How do you two balance defensively? When you guys are going in and planning, how do you kind of balance to the, hey, this is what I do well, this is what you do well?
I mean, we game plan together. We know the other team's strengths and weaknesses. We give each other tips on how to guard a specific way, which way they like to go, which hand they like to put it in, when we're going to switch, when we're not going to switch. So it's a lot of communication between us because we like to watch a lot of film. So, you know, it just takes a real connectivity between us.
What's the big thing you want to improve in your game going forward?
Really, my defensive end. Really, you know, setting the tone for everybody. You know, stop being a stand up type of player on defensive end. Really, you know, be locked in for the full time, and then offensively, just limit turnovers, and then just being more efficient. So, you know, I know if I'm able to do that, our team got a lot better chance to win. But overall, I just want to, you know, do the little things on defense to help everybody be better.
How do you think Diva's been? I mean, obviously, he had the big game against Eastern Kentucky, but outside of that, how important has he been with Dame out these past few weeks?
He's been super important, you know. Like Coach Cable said, like, you know, having a guy like Dame out helps us also in a way for other guys to step up and get ready for when he does come back. And he's definitely stepped up in a lot of ways. He had to grow up fast, so, you know, he's learned a lot. He's super confident, so, you know, we're not really worried about him with confidence-wise. So we know when he goes out there, he's going to give 110%, and he's really upped his game a lot.
Do you think having a break? We talked to Guillermo talked about it last press conference about having that break and helping with it mentally. Do you think having that Christmas break for you guys helps you a lot with like coming back, going into ACC play, that break, at least mentally, I guess?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it just gives you time to wait, time away to step away from the game and just relax, not think too hard about getting in the gym the next day or worrying about a game. Just sit back, enjoy it, know and appreciate what you have, and know that you could always go to another level and be better. But it definitely helps, you know, everybody mentally wise.
When was your first practice after you got back from the break?
Night of the 26th. Yep, we all flew in on the 26th and practiced that night.
What was your favorite Christmas gift this year?
Favorite Christmas? I'm not gonna lie. I told my parents I was just glad to be home this year. It was different this year. I enjoyed every part of it. But my favorite Christmas gift was giving my presents to my brothers. I love giving presents to my brothers and my family, so I really enjoyed that this year, and I had a really good time at home.
Giving is what point guards do, right?
Yes, sir. And that's the best thing about it.
Always the distributor.
Yes, sir.
As far as you talk about you guys being the best guards in the country, is it your diversity? Sheesh, I'm sorry, it's a long day. Is it your diversity that plays a big factor in that? The fact that, like, you know, your distributor Brandon's been hitting from outside, Ish can hit from outside. I mean, you guys can all do that, drive and dish and play off of each other. How does that factor into just game plans as far as when you know, hey, we need a bucket, we need a run here to get something started?
I mean, it's huge to have a whole bunch of guards be, you know, very diverse in the way that they play on the court. So it's a huge factor in everything that we do, from game planning to offensively and defensively. But, you know, it's not something that a lot of teams are able to have and use advantage of. And I think that what helps us is that we have super confident guards that know their abilities, know their strengths and weaknesses, and know how to play off of each other. So, you know, that helps us tremendously.
Is that a source of pride for you guys, like knowing, like, hey, we're among like the best of the best in the country when it comes to this style of play? When you go into games, like knowing we can set the tone of every game that way.
Yeah, for sure. We know that. Our coaches emphasize that, but we also take that challenge on our own just because of who we are as people and as players on the court. We want to be the best, and, you know, at the end of the day, we all bought into what the system is, and we know how to. We look like we know how to win so far, so we're gonna keep trying to do that.
So what gifts did you get your brothers?
Just got my brother some, you know, like gift cards, jackets, hoodies, little stuff like that.
Okay.
Little stuff like that. But they really enjoyed it and appreciated it, so I love that.
How many brothers do you have, and how old are they?
I have two younger brothers. One is 18, one is 14.
Basketball players?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One of them won a free throw challenge at the Greenbrier tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Landon won a free throw challenge at the Greenbrier. I had no clue it was him at the free throw line. No clue.
Did you go one-on-one with him over the break?
Nah, they don't want that.
Oh.
I let them get this break off, but when season's over, yeah, we'll get back to it.
Oh, okay. All right. Didn't play hoops while you were home now.
I just got a little workout in, not contact, you know, just resting the body a little bit, but
Yeah.
They know what it is. I let them know when I went back home that they're still not messing with me.
Did you get a chance to see Justin Champagne and Bud playing together over the break?
Yeah, I definitely did. I watched their games. I'm really impressed by them. I'm enjoying, watching them at the level that they're playing at. They're doing really good. They're showing what Pitt has provided a ton. And yeah, those guys are playing at a high level right now. They're doing it to the best of their ability.
You ever mess with 2K and play as Bub?
I played one time. No longer. Yeah, I'm not a big 2K. The newer 2K side. I don't like the way it's moving. It don't move like Bub, so I'm not gonna play with them.
You guys still play 2K14 or whatever?
Yeah, we play 2K14 still.
Everyone has a game, a specific 2K that they're like, that's my 2K.
Yep, 14 is where it's at.
All right.